Okay, so this is going to be for the accessible yoga or challenge asanas. So I chose 3 different ones. Oh, I've moved my mat for the chair. Let me put it back down here. Excuse me. Okay, so first is gonna be the bound lotus pose. Just a minute. Bound lotus pose. All right, so bound lotus pose. I'm gonna come in to seated position. Get comfortable here before we do the leg and feet placements, essentially. So maybe taking a couple deep breaths in. Inhale, lifting the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, rolling and melting the shoulders down backwards, straightening and lengthening the spine. Imagining if there's a string being pulled from the center of your skull upwards towards the heavens. Maybe another deep breath in with your arms at side, palms facing out. Sweeping the arms up overhead, bringing the hands together, pressing them together as you pull them downward towards the heart. Bring them to heart center with an exhale. And just remembering shoulders back, spine lengthened and erect. And you can start with the left or right leg, whichever is dominant for you, or you feel led to do or are most comfortable with. I'll start with the right, placing the top of the right foot over the left quad, and then bringing the left leg, top of the left foot, resting on the right thigh as well. Maybe bringing your hands into a mudra of choice, out to the side. You can rest your hands, palms facing up and open on the tops of each leg. Doing some inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, or out through the mouth, whichever you prefer. And this is bound lotus pose. To come out, just gently assist each leg, because they can get a little stuck in there, and just gently shaking each leg. Get the movement and the blood flow back in. And that is bound lotus. Next one up is going to be the one-legged garland pose. So with this one, my legs are not the strongest yet, so, and it's whether that's the case for you or it's just more comfortable, you can use a block to assist you. So from standing position, you can come down to squatting to sort of get you in the right position to then transition. But you're going to be balancing on one leg or the other, one foot or the other, I should say. So while you're extending the opposite. So I'm going to extend the right leg out, placing the heel on top of the block. And this takes a lot of balance. Sorry, you can also place a block, there you go, under the coordinating sits bones. And that would be one-legged garland pose. Now, if you have good balance and strength to be able to do this and hold yourself on this side, holding that up with the opposite side, go for it. That's all you. For me, I do need the assist, and it's equally as beneficial, equally as great of a pose. So hands can come to heart center. You could find yourself doing a mudra of your choice. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just lengthening and straightening the back. Imagining as if a string is being pulled from the top of your head to the heavens. All right, and that is one-legged garland pose. And then lastly is going to be a lion pose. And with that, let's see here. All right, so what you can do, lion pose, you can begin with knees and feet both together, touching, lowering back down onto the heels. Hands on the tops of the kneecaps, or touching the ground if your body allows you, without having to lift the sits bones. And tongue out. All right, or there's another variation where you're going to want to keep the feet touching and extend the knees opposite outward, lower back down. You can keep the hands on top of the knees once again. You can place them before you, again, as long as the sits bones aren't being lifted. And again, tongue out. Also, you can place the hands gripping each one of the knees for more stability. Whichever variation you choose to do, always making sure that you're lengthening the spine, making sure that it is erect and straight, making sure that the neck is like as if there's a line, just a line going straight through the spine, up the back of the neck, out through the crown of the head, so that everything is parallel, everything is in order, everything is straight, as opposed to, you know, dropping the head and misaligning things, or arching the back. We're going to want to make sure the back is straight and strong. And that is lion's pose. Thank you.